Okay, Jeff. So tell me a little bit about your business. You are electrical contractor, you're doing electrical installation, and
Yeah, three guys, 50, about 50/50 commercial, residential, remodel, service calls,
okay, beautiful. And where are you located, sir?
North Carolina.
North Carolina, beautiful place. So let me show you what is the main feature. What do you use today, if I can ask?
What do I use for what?
For today, like what softwares do you use? Do you use QuickBooks or any?
I use I use QuickBooks, I use Bluebeam for my takeoffs and stuff, but I don't have a kind of a management software like this, so I'm kind of looking for something. Take that places, I got a couple of guys now that are starting to do some service calls on their own, so I just need something that they can manage.
Okay, so let me show you kind of straight to the point of what you need. And then if you want to see other things, I'll show you as well. But I'll focus first on the things that for sure you're going to use the most. Is that cool?
Okay.
Okay, so number one, this is the platform when you log in. If you want to learn anything, we have video tutorials. You can click and you can just learn the first steps, how to use the map, how to use this, that. You can just play, pause, until you learn everything. Okay. Now we have a clock-in feature, so people can clock in from their phone. After
Lock
they
in like on a job site.
Yeah, when they clock in on the starting the day or on the job site, so you can see like when they clocked in, when they clock out, the address where they clock in and out. How much do you need to pay them in the end of the week or bi-weekly or whatever? You can put here any date from this date to that date. How much do I need to pay them? And you have the amount. And here you can see the amount of all your organization employees, how much you need to pay them all.
Okay.
So
And so
far,
they would just go in on their phone and clock in, clock out for the day?
yeah, I'll show you that as well. And you can clock in, clock out from a job as well. I'll show you these
Okay.
both features in a second. And so this is a clock in feature. And beside that, if you need any other feature, we have a shortcut. You can jump to customers, leads, estimates, invoicing, inventory, anything you want, jobs, stuff
Yeah.
like that. Now, let me just show you another cool feature. We have estimates and invoicing. So today you're using QuickBooks. First of all, we integrate to QuickBooks. So if you want, you can integrate your QuickBooks. And all the invoicing you're doing here will go there. Everything you do there goes here. So you synchronize all in one place. Okay. You with me?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I want to show you that if you create an estimate, today you create estimates in QuickBooks. I guess it looks something like that. You type a name. So let's say you type a guy customer's name. You can just click on it. And then you can start adding line items and type here whatever, electric box and cable and whatever, and you keep going like that. But instead of that, you can create packages and you can basically choose a breaker box, maybe package. Again, I don't know all the features in your business, but let's say you click breaker box. So it will fill out breaker box, cable, plug, whatever, and you can just change the numbers, the quantity, and it creates like a quote for you. Or if I want, like I can add another system. So now I have two different systems and the total is $900 or whatever.
Right.
So that helps you to create quotes real quick. Okay.
I'm with you.
Okay, now another cool thing is if I save this, I just want to show you the way it's gonna look like. So sometimes when you give a quote, there is other companies that give a quote because the customer want to decide. So I just want to show you the look and feel of our quote that we just built in a second. So our quote will look like this. You can add pages like this of your company. So for example, you can put your logo here, estimate, high quality electrical contractor. Then the estimate, we have 30 different designs you can choose from with a total, with a signature, terms and conditions. You can customize everything you want. And then in the end, you can put, by the way, we do electric box, fans, this, that, whatever, Tesla charging station, whatever.
Yeah.
So
That looks pretty nice.
yeah, so that's cool. And you can choose different templates. Another thing is sometimes the quote is like, let's say you have a 50% down and 50% when the job is done, or any kind of payment schedule. So you
Yeah.
can go here to payment schedule. You can say, oh, you know what? I want 50% down. And so it says you have 50% remaining, and then you can say, upon completion, I want another 50%, or whatever type you want to do.
Right, I understand.
Yeah, and then it will add it to the quote, and then the customer can electronically sign it. Okay. So
Okay.
this is kind of the way it looks. Now, so here you have this payment method. Another thing is when you send it to the customer, so this is already where automation starts. So if I start sending this save and send to a customer, let me show you what happens. So I can send it to a customer, and customer will have an option to accept it, to decline it, or to remind me later, kind of deal. So
Okay.
let me show you. What did I send? Invoice? Okay, I sent an invoice. So basically invoice is already like, let me show you how invoice looks when I actually send it to get payment. Do you get payments electronically through?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you have a merchant services with QuickBooks?
Yes.
Okay, so with us, you're gonna save a lot of money because QuickBooks charge more than 4. And with us,
Yeah,
you're
it's
gonna,
awful.
yeah, with us, you're gonna pay less than 2.5%. And it looks nice. So when you get an invoice, you get it like that. Oh, I didn't add it. 1 second. Let's see the last invoice I sent. Okay, so you get like this. Hello, Jeff. Thank you for doing business with us. Amount due is this. Now, how do you want to pay? With a card or ACH? They can pay with their bank account as well. And the PDF is.
Right.
If they click on the card, I can connect you with authorize.net, with Stripe or PayPal. And another cool thing that we have, as you can see here, the customer can even add a tip. Like if you did a good job and you want to add a small tip or custom tip of $50, whatever, you can add a tip. So that's something you don't have. And another cool thing that you can do with us, let's say that eventually I gave you a deal of 2.5% for a transaction. We don't make money, by the way, on transaction. You can go here to payment gateway and you can integrate any gateway you want, PayPal, authorize.net, or Stripe. If you want, we will connect you to someone that will set it up for you, and you're going to pay around 2.5%. But let's say you got the 2.5%, but you don't want to pay it. You want to pay 0. You want that all the money will go to your pocket. Okay. So we have here a setting feature, business profile, and here we have a convenience fee. You can set it up by default, it's going to be 0, but you can set up to 2.5% or 3%, whatever they charge you, the credit card company. And then what happens when you pay the card, as you can see, the total was 958, but actually the customer need to pay 981 because there is 2.5%, so it's $23 more.
I like that.
So you will never lose a dime. That's another important thing that happens if you work with us. Now, if they want to add, so as you can see here, it's 981. If I'm gonna press here 15%, you see it becomes 11 or 20, or I can put any custom number. I want maybe to put $10 tip. Fine. So it's 991 instead of 981. Make sense?
Great.
Okay. You like this so far?
So far.
Okay, cool. So now let's go to another cool thing that important for you, calendar. So calendar, you can see all the jobs. You can see it by weekly, by daily, list view, and you can see it as job schedule. Job schedule is if I want to see all my employees, let's say I have 5 employees, I can see all of them, what they're doing on a daily basis. Day to day, I know how many jobs each one is doing, and if a guy doing like this and that guy doing a job, you're gonna see a square here with 2 of their faces together. So you know, so it's not only calendar, you have job schedule as well.
Okay.
So another thing is you have a map, you can see where your employees are. So you can click here. Let's say I want to see where Joe Schmo is. He's a technician. It shows me on the map. I can zoom in like that to the building, or I can do a satellite view and I can zoom in all the way to see where he's located right now.
What is that using for tracking?
It's a GPS tracker that is basically an app based. So
Part of the phone, part of the app on the phone. I got
yeah,
you.
so that's already built in the app. So because your phone is on you, I'm gonna know where you are.
Okay.
And you don't need to pay extra money for some GPS tracker or stuff like that. Makes
Right.
Okay, another thing that we have here is jobs. So what I can do, I can basically create a job, not schedule anyone to that job. So let's say now I have 3 employees, I'm getting few service calls here and there. I'm adding all the jobs, but I don't assign them to anyone. So instead of green like that, it's gonna be a red pinpoint. And like if you zoom on the map, you're gonna see, let's say 3 pinpoints here, red, and 3 pinpoints there. And now you want to send Terry, let's say a guy named Terry, to these 3 jobs, so he doesn't drive from side to side all over the country.
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
You just click on the pinpoint and then you assign Terry. So you assign these 3 jobs to Terry. So he goes and he saves money, time, fuel, everything. Okay.
Yeah, I understand. That looks nice.
Yeah, so that's another feature that a lot of people like. And now let me show you a job real quick, how that looks, how it's going from A to Z. Do you want to see that maybe?
Sure.
Okay. I'm trying just to focus on there is a million things here, so I'm trying to focus on the things that actually will matter. So let's say you type here, job name is like a PO. So let's say we're gonna call it a breaker box. Oops.
Is all these features available through the app as well, or some are just online?
Everything is available through the app as well. I'm gonna show it to you now on the app actually. So everything I'm now showing you, I'm gonna show you on the app. So you choose a customer, it's gonna show you already on the map. Give me a job description, for example.
Replace electrical panel.
Electrical. Okay, job requirement.
Is that like material list kind of stuff?
Yeah, just like extra stuff you need to remember.
Yeah.
You can still have a form that they need to fill out, like a checklist if you want. You can attach checklists to this as well. You can add even like a sketch of a house or a building, or like, like drawings. You can
like attachments. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can add that. So whatever. So let's say there is no requirements. When is the job? Tomorrow, 8 a.m. It finishes. Let's say if I don't know, I'm not gonna put a date. If I know, it will finish at let's say 1 p.m. So I can schedule other things. I can do that. Arrival window 1 hour. It means that the customer will get a message. Hey, we're gonna be there tomorrow between 8 and 9. If it's 1 hour window. If you want, we can create an invoice on the spot, like it will automatically generate an invoice for you, or you can attach an existing invoice. So if you want like to charge him hourly or whatever, so you can create an invoice. How do you want it, hourly or a fixed price, or just a blank invoice, like I come and then I invent the price as I go? Or if it's an estimate, I can click here sale. It's not no invoice. I just want to do a sale call. So let's say hourly. How much do you charge an hour, for example?
72.
72. How much do you charge for a trip charge, if you charge?
125.
125. So now you can create services like electric box, this, that, panels.
Yeah.
And depends on the service, the right people will come up. Because maybe some services, not everybody know how to do.
Sure. Yeah.
So let's assume. So I put one guy here, and I can put tags. I can do different things. I'm gonna teach you that if you're gonna join us. You can add plans like sketches of the house. So if I had sketches, I can add them here. Now I want to notify the client, and I can notify with SMS the technician as well. So if I click here, save, the job was added, the app. So I have this breaker box job.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you on the app how it actually gonna work all together and how the app looks like. 1 second. Let me add my phone. 192. Okay, so this is my phone. So you see here it says CRM runner. That's how the app
Right.
looks like. You open that. I'm gonna go to homepage. This is how the homepage looks like. I already
Okay.
in, so you can clock out whenever you want. You can click on jobs to see the jobs, customers, invoices, leads, estimates, calendar, inventory. So if I click here on jobs, it will open for me all the jobs that I have. So you can see I have a breaker box job now. Sorry about that. So I click on that. And now I'm gonna show you how the job looks like. So this is how it opens up. It says the customer name. You have all the details, the customer, the phone number, the client location. If I click here job location, it will open all the different apps I have on my phone. Let's say Apple, Google, Waze. If I
Mhm.
click here, for example, Waze, so it will automatically take me there and will navigate me.
Let's go. Turn right.
Okay, you can see, and then you
Sure.
can start
Yeah.
navigating. And let me go back to this. If I click on my way, basically that will send to the customer, we are on the way to your location. We will be there shortly. And you can as well customize all the messages that comes out. If you click reach, like, hey, we are outside your door. Our technician will be with you in a minute, whatever. Then you can click start time. So now the time start ticking. He can put the phone in his pocket. He works, he's doing whatever he needs. When he finishes job, he can click here, complete. Or if it's a job that takes more than 1 day, he can click pause and then keep coming back. Start, pause until he finish, right? So
Okay.
then he
Can
clicks,
you, is there a way to log individual days under that?
it automatically will record all the days and all the dates and everything it will do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is why everything is like AI. It's doing everything for you. Now, if you click here, completed, it asks you or you pausing, it will ask you, hey, by the way, today there was any extra cost, like there was any, you go to Home Depot, you bought any pipe, conduit, anything I need to know about. So you can put here a title and a cost. Let's say, yes, I bought a scissors for $45 and you can add a picture of the receipt. And you can add as many as you want like that. I can add another one and another one. Okay, so I can keep adding more and more. I'm not gonna add that. So in this case, I can just skip that, but that will track your expenses as well. So this invoice already is up to an hour. So it's already created an invoice with the customer name, your logo. It says here, okay, labor charge for 1 hour, $72. Trip charge, 125, total 197. You can add taxes if you want to that. Then you can submit that. So I can click here, submit. Submit. Then after you submit, you can get a signature from the client. So the customer can type his name here. Okay, Joe, whatever, done. I can put some note here if I want. All done. I can take pictures of the job or a short video. So I can take a picture here of my office but in general, you take picture of the breaker box or whatever you did or
Sure.
before and after. Now you
Yeah.
can give a name to each picture. So I can put here caption after. Okay. So
Right.
I can click here, submit when I'm done. Then I can take payment. Immediately from the client, I can take the payment. So I say, okay, cash, okay, or credit card, check, whatever. So that's how I finished. And now on the back end, whenever I want to see my employees, I can open this. I can see, okay, the value was 72 per hour. We finished with 197. And the report, I can get a report here. I can click on that and see what happened. So I can see the signature, I can see all done. I'm gonna see all the pictures here. If I click on the picture, I can see all the pictures that I took on the field. I can see all the travel time, when it started. I told you there is dates already and time frame.
Yeah.
And I can download the report if I want for my record. I can download the invoice for my record. So this is like a report breakdown with signatures, pictures, everything, extra expenses that I had. So the total value of the job and how much I spent on the job. So that's kind of the look and feel. Another thing is, do you have you are in Google, right?
What's that?
You are in Google,
Goo-
right?
Yeah.
So you have Google My Business, right?
Yep.
Okay, when a job is completed, like you see, this job is initialized. But when the job is completed, you have an option here to send a review. You can send a review to the customer. That's a super cool feature that people love. So what happens is, a customer, when he opens his email, he's gonna have option like that, review us. So he clicks on that. He says, hello, Jeff, few moments of your time will mean the world to us. Click on the link below to share your experience with
Yeah.
your company. And then they leave a review.
That's nice.
Yeah, but you don't send them to Google first, right? If they click on this, look what happens. We want to get your feedback, how likely it is you would recommend us to a friend or family. If he clicks 1 to 7, let's say I click here 1, I'm not happy. It leaves you an option to put a comment. Oh, he's an asshole, whatever. Sorry about my French. Them, they're the worst. So he feels like he gave you a bad review and he clicks submit. The only one that knows about it is you.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
But if he puts 8, 9, or 10, like let's say he clicks here 10, look what happens. He doesn't open a comment. It goes to Google and opens the Google review. So most probably he will put here 5 stars because he gave you a 10-star review, right?
Yeah.
So that's how I make sure that all your review gonna be top-notch, 5-star, best review.
So I have a link that I created in Google to send some customers that I just do through email. But I like the automation of this. The nice thing about that link that I had created is it already puts the 5 stars there, and then they just put their comment in, and they can back down the review, right? But it's already loaded with the 5. Is that how it's set up?
Yeah, so you can put that same. Okay, so let me show you. So what I showed you is like super basic, but basically you can come here to survey. Okay, you can set up everything you can set up by yourself. So in customization. So that's set up, but then I put this link. If you have a different link with the 5-star, you just put it here and it will send it to there. So,
Gotcha.
but this is like a bulletproof, that's how we make sure that the review gonna be for sure is not gonna change the review from 5 to 1.
Right.
So I want to make sure that everything comes to you legit and up to date. So, and another thing, another thing for you, if you go here to the reviews, if somebody gave you 10 or 9 or 8, it will say, good job, you got a good rating. If somebody will put like a shitty review, 3 or 1, not happy, he did a bad job, and the customer was Coco, so you know that, let's say Alex did a job for Coco, let's call Alex and see why Coco is so upset and gave me a 1-star review, but nobody will see it beside me.
Right.
So maybe it's the problem with my customer or whatever, but I'm the only one that knows about it. So just want to share with you that as well. So we have map, we have calendar, we have jobs. On the customer level, you can do anything you want. I'm just gonna show you real quick. If I click on the name of let's say I click on the phone, I can call, I can text, I can have multiple numbers. When customer calls me.
How much is there integration from my existing QuickBooks customer list?
Yeah, so we have full import from everything is QuickBooks automated. So if you go to business profile, you have full QuickBooks integration. You see here.
So I can pull all my customer and just
everything is one click of a button. Yeah. And that's it. But actually you don't even need them, but yeah, fine. If you want to keep using them because you feel like it, you can keep using them. But actually we already
still have some accounting backend stuff that's pretty nice.
Yeah, we have all the accounting, all the reports you can imagine. You can do your taxes by yourself. That's how easy it is. But again, no disrespecting QuickBooks. You like QuickBooks, keep QuickBooks, fine. We integrate with QuickBooks.
Can I pull from here into QuickBooks?
No,
Or is it
but
one way?
it's a two-way synchronization. So the moment you connect from us to QuickBooks, then all the data that goes here will go to QuickBooks. Everything on QuickBooks will go here.
Okay, so it's both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me about your pricing structure.
Okay. Just want to show you one last thing real quick. Can I just one thing or you don't have time?
Sure. Yeah, we're just getting short on time, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so number one, you can type any customer name, phone number, whatever. You click on that. I just want to show you. If I click on that customer, you can see all the notes. You can have attachments, all the jobs that were done for him, all the plan rooms, invoices, estimates, electronic documents, if any, reminders, contacts, anything you need will be under one line. All these extra fields, you can create any kind of fields that you want extra for each customer. You can create forms, anything you want. And just one last thing I'm gonna show you. You can, like here, you see you can create forms and add them to jobs. But I want to show you just one last thing. You can have booking. So you can create like, what's your company name real quick?
West Electrical.
West Electrical. So you can create like a page. You can choose any color you want. You can choose your green or your company style. You can put hours of operation and the services that you offer, you can mark, and then you can save that. And then you can basically preview to see if you like it or not. So it's gonna come like that. People can choose time frame. When do they want the service? They choose the service, fill out the detail, click submit, save the appointment, and then it becomes a lead. You get alerts on your phone, on your email. So everything is automated, and you can.
How would the customer get to this?
Yeah, so
form?
so what people do, they basically take this short code, they put it on their website as a contact.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And replace it with the contact section that's already on there.
Yeah, so instead of
Because this goes ahead and plugs it right into the schedule as opposed
exactly,
to
that's already
having them do their extra
calendar
step.
and
I
everything.
gotcha.
So, yeah. So
All right.
what I want to share with you, sorry that I took a little bit more of your time. Now let's
No, it
talk
looks
about.
good.
You
Yeah.
have any other question, or did I explain myself properly?
No, I think I have a pretty good understanding. Let's talk about cost.
Okay, cost. So basically, CRM Runner, I go here, we have pricing, and you are the administrator, you are the owner of the company, you don't pay us
Correct.
nothing. You are free for life. Okay. Any member that you have under you that we're gonna track, he can do jobs, whatever, it's $25 a month. When you pay annually. If you pay month to month, it's $35 a month, and 35. But basically, if you pay $25, if you pay annually, you're saving 40%.
We're looking at like $300 per technician per year.
Yeah, per year, right? So I don't know.
And that gives you full access to the software.
Everything you need, all the features, all this list of features, nothing you're gonna pay extra. There is no surprises, no hidden fees.
How long has CRM been doing
business?
field management
6
software?
years. 6
How much?
years? 6
6?
years. Yes, sir. And
And-
we keep growing all the time. So if you have anything that you want to modify or something you need help with, we are always here. We are not like QuickBooks that tell you, okay, that's what it is. It is, you get what you get and good luck, you know? So we are.
Do you guys have some kind of you have a trial that we can do with this?
Yeah. So we're giving you 14-day free trial.
Okay.
Try it for free, as many users as you want. If you like it, you can just keep using it. Up to 14 days is free. After 14 days, it will charge you for the first, the first month will start after 14 days, if that makes sense.
Okay, so I can go right through your guys' website and just set the free trial up.
Yeah, and then you can set up the app and stuff like that. And if you need help, we will jump in with you, help you for free as well. While you're doing the trial, make sure everything works for you like you dream. And that's it. And try it out. See.
I like it. Yeah, I like it. I want to try it.
Yeah, and I think the pricing is fair. And just one last thing, I just want to explain you something. If you really, I'm telling that to everyone. if you use this clock in feature, one from the 70 features that we have, just this time, if you can see, like people, theoretically, this guy need to work from 8 to 4. As you can see, he actually worked from 8:33 to 3:53. Nobody really works from 8 to 4, like 8 hours or 9 hours.
Yeah, right.
So
Sure.
they're all skimming a little bit. So here he took 40 minutes from me. Here he takes 7, 20, 30, 10, 7. In the end of the day, it becomes like 2 hours, 3 hours more like that I can save. And only that feature by itself will save you the $25 and much more. So the system will pay for itself. That's what I'm telling everyone. Just want to share with you. Beside like all the other features that you can do marketing and reviews and everything else, all the power that you can get from this.
I like it. I'm gonna try it. I gotta wrap this call, but
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and set that trial up and we'll go from there.
Jeff, it was pleasure talking to you.
I
If you
appreciate
have-
your time.
Thank
Yes.
you very much, man. Have a blessed
Thank you.
week, okay?
And is there, and I contact you with questions, or is there some support staff, or how does that
We
work?
have a full support staff. You can always come here to settings, click here support. You can ask your question here, or you're gonna have a chat here, and then you can start chatting with us. Whoever is online, you're gonna be here. You can start talking and they will answer you any question immediately. Or you can email us, or you can call this number, or you can call the 1-800 number. Any way a route you're gonna go, we're always there for you.
Great. Well, I appreciate all your time today. I look forward to trying the software.
Thank you, Jeff. Hopefully
Thank
we're
you.
gonna join our family. See you soon.
Great. Bye-bye.
Bye for now.